Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. So this series of videos that I'm working on is really to achieve my big audacious goal, right? If just in case you missed it, I set a goal to help 1,000 business owners run profitable businesses in 2019. And that is a big fat goal. I did not realize how big that was until after it came out of my mouth. But hey, we spoke it. We got to go for it, right? And so the way that I plan to do that is through business education, business management training, through tax savings, and really helping you guys get down to the things that you need to do to make money in your business. Because the fact is that if you're not making money in your business, taxes is the least of your problems. Okay. We really have to get past operating these broke businesses where people are losing money. Even there are people that are losing money intentionally to try to get a refund from the government, and it doesn't work that way. Okay. Business owners you are here to be profitable, and profitable business owners pay taxes. That's why you got to get to the tax savings part. But if you don't make any money, you can't take advantage of tax savings, okay? Because you have no taxes to save. All right. So that's it. So today I want to focus on sharing with you how to craft a story that's going to sell your product. All right. One of the things that I've been getting from home business owners as I connect more and more is that they're not making any money. And then I'm going to look at your social media, right? Because that's what I do. I'm on social media. I've grown my business through social media. So I'm checking you out and I'm looking at the posts and I'm talking and asking questions. And the problem is that, when it comes down to social media, you're posting pictures of this product, but you're not really telling the story behind the product. You're not telling people what the product can do. You're just saying, I have this product. Okay, well, that's great. Right? When I was in network marketing, I was told that everybody within 3 feet of you is a prospect. That's a lie. And especially if you don't know how to tell a story that relates to that person that you are trying to reach. This is why it's important to know who your target market is so that you can craft a message that is going to reach that particular audience. Okay? So, number one, before you even get started with crafting the story, you got to think about the message that you want to convey. What is it that you want your prospect, your target market to walk away with? What is the message? Okay. When you look at all of these commercials when you're watching TV, and listen, my bougie business owners, don't be coming up here talking about you don't watch TV. That is not even, just stop it, right? When you're watching TV and you're looking at what is this commercial telling me? If you haven't been asking yourself that question when you watch commercials, now start to watch commercials with intention, because the best ones have a message. I love my Chick-fil-A. Okay, listen, the Chick-fil-A cow is everything, right? Because that message, oh my gosh, they got the cow, eat more chicken. Okay. Really, how much simpler can it get? Right. And so with every commercial that's out there, there's a message, and you'll see bigger brands have different messages for different audiences. Let's take McDonald's, for example. McDonald's, you got a commercial that reaches, the mom and the kids. You got the commercial that meets the family. You got a commercial that reaches teenagers, all of that. So, so you've got to think about the message first that you want to convey. Now let's get into what it takes to craft a compelling story, a story that sells. Okay. So number one is you got to start at the beginning. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Sue was a single mom of 2 kids. Okay. That's the beginning. And then you want to look at, what the problem was. Sue, single mom of 2 kids, she was having trouble, making money or paying her bills or whatever. Right. And so then number 3 is you want to highlight the struggle. Okay. Sue, found herself $50,000 in debt, didn't know which way was up, all of these things, right? And so then you get to the solution part. Well, Sue was a single mom of 2 kids. She was struggling to make money. She, all of a sudden found herself $50,000 in debt. And then she found a smartphone. Okay. She found the smartphone. And then the next part is to get to the result, right? So then here's Sue, this single mom of 2, right? She was struggling to make money. She found herself $50,000 in debt. She tried this, she tried that, and then she found the smartphone. And then once she found the smartphone, Sue was bossing out every day, making $10,000 a month. Now her kids go to private school and all this other stuff. Okay. So I say that in jest, but you gotta show the progression. You gotta have people understand where you're trying to take them, and you have to tell the story that's relatable, right? And you have to show how your product or your service is positioned to be the solution to their problem. But what I see is that people are saying, here, buy a smartphone. Okay, what's a smartphone going to do for me? Because I don't know how I'm going to pay for a smartphone, right? What's it going to do for me? You really got to tell people what's in it for them, right? What are the possibilities? Okay. And so when you're out here, whether you have a product or service, buy my product, hire me to perform this service, or, go take this, go do that, without really sharing with people what it's going to do for them, how it's going to take them from where they are to where they want to be, you're just going to be you're just going to be making noise. You're going to be a part of the noisy marketplace that people pay zero attention to, right? So even as a tax professional, I had to tell business owners where I'm going to take them. I'm going to take you from being broke to being boss, right? We're talking about I'm talking to people you're struggling to make money right now. Well, why are you struggling to make money? Do you not know how to sell? Do you not know how to tell stories? Because see, if I can't tell you that I'm going to show you how to be profitable, then you're not going to be listening to me, right? Okay. And so listen, and when you're getting started, you might have to offer a service or a product for free to get a result you can sell. Now, if you're selling a product, for instance, number one, you got to be a product of the product. You got to show, because people are looking at you saying, okay, if you think this product is going to make me, be able to turn backflips, turn a backflip. They want to see your progress. So you got to be a product of your product. Listen, you guys, wait, let me laugh. Hold on. I met this lady who was in the cosmetics business, right? She had started with a network marketing company that sold cosmetics. And so when I'm preparing her taxes, I asked her, how much of your product purchases were personal use? And she said none. And I said, wait a minute, maybe she did not understand what I'm asking. I said, okay, how much of your product do you actually use? She said, no, I don't use the product. I just sell it. I don't use it. I was like, yeah. You won't be back next year. So and truth be told, she was out of business by the next year because she wasn't using her product. So if you're telling people to use a product, you got to be a product of your product. Okay. Whatever it is that you're selling. But you also have to be able to tell the story. And it's not just your story. Tell other people's stories, right? Because you have to be able, if you're going to reach various, target markets, you've got to be able to have that one example, right? If you are a lady who is trying to reach a man and selling, let's say, weight loss products, right? Weight loss for women is entirely different for men and generally is easier for men, but we're not going to go there today. I'm having issues right now. Okay, so you might have to be able to tell Joe's story in order to reach your male prospects. Men, If you want to reach women, you got to be able to share women's stories. Because listen, a man who is not the primary caregiver of a family where the woman normally is, if you're saying you got to stay up all night to make it, you're not going to reach that woman because she's like, boo, I can't even go to the bathroom by myself. And you going to talk about stay up all night to do this? I don't think so. So you have to be able to tell other people's stories in order to relate to different people in your marketplace that may be in your target market. So this is why you've got to really sit down and number one, craft the message. What is it that I want to say about this product? And then you draft the story and then show it to other people. Like, hey, read this story real quick and tell me if it speaks to you. Like, would you, if you were this person, would you buy this product? And so then once you craft that story and listen, make it short and sweet and to the point. Okay. I told a story in like 30 seconds, right? So you can't go on and on and on. And then you lose people. Okay. You've got to be able to start at the beginning. What was your situation? Tell your story. That's the best way to get started, is to tell your own story. This is where I was. This was my struggle. This is what I tried. Then I found X and now I'm living happily ever after, right? So whatever it is that you're selling, start with your own story. What attracted you to that product? What attracted you to that service? What attracted you to that affiliate marketing company? What attracted you to whatever it is that you're selling? What attracted you first? What was going on in your life? And be transparent. People dig transparency. You got all these people up here on Facebook living this hood rich lie on Facebook. They, got stacks of ones and whatnot talking about they making all this money. Listen, no, stop all that. You have to be able to show where, yeah, this is where I was. This is what was going on in my life. I was struggling with weight. I was struggling with money. I was struggling with relationships, right? Those are the biggest ones: health, wealth, relationships. Those are the biggest three sellers. People want more of those things. And then you have to, be willing to be open about your struggle. Like, this is, what? I couldn't work out. I couldn't do it consistently. I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't say, hey, how you doing? And I was, and talk, if you had trust issues, say it. Like, I had issues trusting men in my life. I had issues trusting women in my life. I had issues with trying, different weight loss programs, and all of them failed. And so I was very skeptical about this, but I tried it anyway. And then now, I'm a size 4. I got, tall, dark, and fabulous over here. I met Jason Momoa Jr., all these things, right? To show the success. And so this is how you sell. This is how you attract people to you, by being able to craft a good story. I was reading in Harvard Business Review, and it said today's top leaders are able to tell the best stories. So if you are struggling to make sales, ask yourself, are you just posting and telling people to buy your product, or are you sharing the stories? Why you think Oprah has been Oprah? Because Oprah tells some boss stories, right? Every time you turn on to Oprah is telling a story. Oprah making people cry, all that. If you ever watched her Super Soul Sunday and all that, people are sharing stories. And this is what sells. Okay? So I hope this gives you a little something to chew on, right? Oh, girl. Keisha asked me, do I like Jason Momoa? Honey, I wanted to go see Aquaman by myself, but my kids would not let me. Okay, let me stop being crazy. But listen, again, thank you guys so much for tuning into Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish, and you can come here, right here, to book a complimentary complimentary consultation to talk about your home business questions. All right. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.